Good evening, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis AutoSports. This is a pretty unique listing in the way we're doing this, so please make sure you pay attention. You're viewing a 03 Suburban LT 2500. It's a two-owner truck, 40 service records on the Carfax report, 8.1 four-wheel drive, 410 gear ratio, leather, loaded up. Overall, a super nice truck. I have the exact mileage in the listing. I want to say it's 120, I think 122 to be exact. So really good miles. And as we walk around this truck, you'll see it's a really clean truck overall. Now, there's a couple things about this truck that I'm not crazy about. If you guys follow us, pay attention to us, you guys know that we sell a lot of the 2500s, this generation and previous generation, and we sell them in absolute pristine condition. This vehicle was purchased for us by one of my buyers, and he's been buying for us for a while. He knows how fickle I am as the owner of the company. And there are some things on here that he saw, like that bumper, that we can easily fix. And there's the issues that I have we can fix as well. I just want to be very open about everything. And as you see, the body's incredible. And we haven't washed this truck. We haven't cleaned it. We haven't detailed it. We haven't done anything. So my game plan with this truck, like any of our trucks, on the exterior, fully paint corrected. On a truck this size, you're about 6-7 days. The paint will look absolutely incredible. It already looks incredible, and it's actually dirty right now. So the previous owner's taken very good care of it. In addition to paint correction, we'll remove any small dents and dings, which was all that we were planning on doing. The previous owner has repaired the rocker panels. These things are notorious for rocker panels. That has been done. We did not do that. It was done previously. I was going to replace the headlights up front, which all this is still optional for you guys. I'm just telling you what we were going to do. Sitting on a nice set of BFG tires. You see the body is, the body's incredible. It really is. Rocker panel has been repaired on this. Show you guys what so I'm going to show you some things which in my opinion it's far less than the average Suburban, because I can tell you I buy a ton of these and I have to pass on 10 to get one, and the ones that I pass on are far worse than this. I would not say this truck is a Davis AutoSports standard condition vehicle. So what we're going to do, instead of me running this through our shop, going through and fixing all the things I don't like about it, I was going to wholesale it to a dealer in town, and all they were going to do is put it online and either tell you about the stuff or not tell you about it and sell it. So I figured instead of wholesaling it, I'm going to list it the way it is with the imperfections, and we're going to sell it just like it is. We're not going to go through and run it through our shop and fix it and everything else. So if you want a overall very nice 2500 for very cheap, with you doing a little bit of cosmetic love or leaving it the way it is, you're going to have a phenomenal truck. So show you the bottom of the doors. Overall, very clean. A little bit of rust coming up there. That's not bad at all. It's very small, but we don't like to see anything. So that's one issue that I have with the truck right there. Dog legs perfect. That's all factory stuff. Like I said, the rocker has been done, okay? Not by us. We haven't done anything to it. While we're here on the interior overall is very clean. If we were to recondition it, it would look that much better, but for a quick sale, we're not going to touch the interior. Rear DVD, bucket seats. It's in good condition overall. Heated seats, Bose sound system. This could get cleaner, but you know, like I said, we're going to sell it the way it is or wholesale it out. This door, it's once again, it's not hateful, but we like to see it perfect. We're just really picky. So you got that door there. You got that little guy right there. Hood's very clean. Got a couple little chips up front. Those can easily be touched up. Front glass looks good. The wheels are in great condition Fat BFGs all the way around. Pull these keys out before it drives us crazy. This door, this is all very, very minor. It's not through on the other side at all. And I can tell you, as many GM series trucks have I seen, this is actually better than 90%, but we try to get that top percent here. So that right there is as easy as sanding that down and seeing what the surface is like. But you on your own can sand that down, put some etching primer there, seal it, spray a little bit of can primer on it, and you can buy this paint in a can that's this color. That's not what we do here, but I'm telling you, as a home remedy, you can knock these doors out in 3 or 4 hours one day if you wanted to. Okay, these are all things while we're passing on it. And a lot of this stuff, to be honest with you, steel wool will take. That's the sort of surface right there. You can see it's coming off. So dog leg, good to go. The carpets are clean. They could use a little steam clean, but there's no major stains. The seats are in good condition. I mean, if we spent the time and spent 4 days on this truck with 2 or 3 of my guys, it would look like new money, because the condition is there overall. So that's it. Drivability is also really good. This front seat is worn out. It's bad for us. We don't buy seats like this. Now, we have a upholstery department here, so we can recover this and recover this, but a lot of these look worse than they are because it's actually just dirt inside there. So if that was cleaned up, that would look much better. Steering wheel's clean, steering wheel controls, AC, mechanically she's sound as can be. AC, everything works. Like I said, 40 service records on the Carfax report. So I don't know how the hell that engine got that clean, but we did not clean it. 8.1, that's funny. Got a newer battery. So nothing major. As you see, a little bit of things that we're not crazy about. Now we're gonna get to the undercarriage. The undercarriage for one of these is actually good. For us, it's not what we like to look for. So the frame, it's solid. It's been previously undercoated a little bit. The pinch welds back here are all intact, but you see this little surface stuff here and there. That's just not what we like to get. That's the floor pan. It's solid, it's silver, but make no mistake, there's certain parts that are a little crusty, but by no means, a rust bucket or, cancerous or anything like that. It's just not as clean as we like for our trucks to be. You see these things driving down the road, just rusting apart. Cables are still silver. I mean, the frame is super solid throughout, but there's the leaf springs. You got a good view there, but you see on the clamp, and a lot of this is superficial crap. All right. There is the floor pan. Most people would say it's super clean. You got a little bit of rust, but that's not a hole. That's just a little surface rust there. This thing drives great though. Rear end doesn't make any noise. It's just, let's see how the back side of these quarters look, because usually these are funky back here. Yeah, that's super clean. I don't know. It's not, I'm probably making it worse than it is, but the floor pan and everything is clean, but there are some funky spots. I mean, that's clean. But you can find some, I mean, look at this part of the frame right here. I mean, there's no like damage there, but you can, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you were to spend some time underneath this thing and really clean it up, descale it, it would be nice. But so you got little parts like that where that's a factory hole right there. And usually where the factory holes are, that's where it starts to scale up. But I mean, it's solid, but it's just a little bit too funky for us. Trying to, so I mean, nothing's coming off of that frame, so it's somewhat smooth. Some of the brackets and stuff are, you know, here's a good shot. You see, it's starting to get a little rust there in some areas, but none of it's through. Cross member, you see that cross member? A little funky. It's not deteriorating or anything like that. I mean, everything's solid. Well, I'm not gonna say everything, but because if something's coming off, even a slight flake, I'm not going to consider that solid. So, see that? You scrape that off and you sand it down and you etch it and you're good. I mean, that's not a hole. And I'm pretty strong, guys. So. All the pinch welds, usually this backside pinch weld on these trucks, I mean, you could grab this and just rip it out on a lot of these. It's where the side steps mount up to. You'll see some of these driving down the road without side steps that came with side steps because the mounts just go right through. So here's like the worst part of the truck is on a cross member like this where it's funky. But you can buy these cross members and a lot of rust on these frames. It's surface rust that looks funky, and if you grind it down, you got shiny metal underneath. But I just don't want to. Here's a good shot of the rocker. But the truck's so damn nice overall, and it drives good. This video's turning into a little longer than I expected, but I'll drive the truck real quick. I mean, it's got both keys, both remotes. I mean, look, most of our 2500 series trucks, you can go to our website, you can look at the Suburbans and the GMCs, and low fuel, 122 on the miles. This generation 0304 that we sell, we just sold a blue one last week for 21, sold a pewter one the week before for 21, sold a white one not too long ago for 26. And the reason we get that amount of money is because they really are the nicest ones out there. And I was hoping this truck was going to be that, because on paper and everything it seemed that way, and it could be, but probably blabbing a little bit too much for you guys. Four-wheel drive. I mean, and we're so busy as a shop. We're busier than we've ever been with customer restorations we're doing. And that's another thing, is we just don't have time to fiddle with, if the truck isn't just absolutely as nice as can be, we're just sort of not gonna. Now I'm gonna tell you too, there is a very, very faint exhaust leak. It's very faint. I can hear it. But I mean, this thing drives great oil pressure. With that A1, I don't have much to go on gas, that's for sure. Everything inside works, AC, power seats, all that works. It drives, I mean, as straight as can be. I mean, absolutely as straight as can be. So I'm going to put a buy now on this truck. That buy now is absolutely firm. That buy now is going to be a firm price. I'm going to leave it up on the internet. Today is November 20th, I believe. I'm going to leave it up until December 4th or 5th. By that time, if it doesn't sell, I'm just going to wholesale it. This is a great opportunity for you to own a truck that's been, most importantly, extremely well cared for. 40 service records, only 2 owners. It's the right one. 8.1 four-wheel drive, pewter, low miles. Spend 2 weekends cleaning it up, and you got a great truck. I mean, this thing drives phenomenal. Both keys, both remotes. I mean, lots of power. Transmission super smooth. I mean, this thing, nice truck, guys. So I'm probably being a little bit picky. Most dealers would sort of throw some undercoat on it and be done with it, but no odors in the truck whatsoever. Windshield, no issues. Headliner, common area up there for them to sag, no issues whatsoever. The entire headliner is very clean. That's it, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care.